What's up guys, TheMerryGamer here, and welcome back to another episode of modded Minecraft Expedition. And I just broke my stupid torch. So this episode and the next two are going to be a bit different. So as some of you may know, I actually plan on releasing a vlog that will release this information, so hopefully I don't forget, otherwise this will be the first time hearing it. I'm actually away on holiday. Well, when you guys see this, I'll be away on holiday. I'm heading off to Cambodia and Japan for 2 weeks. So, I actually leave in 2 days as of recording this. Yeah, so what I've decided to do is that this episode and the next two are going to be a bit different. I'm just going to record for an hour and just see where we go. I want to do some caving as well as doing a few other things. Wow, what the hell happened there? How did I do that? That just like automatically did it. I felt you hit the back of my chair. How you doing, mate? You woke up for your nap. You woken up for your nap? Yes. Hello. Hello. This is Pongo. As you can see, he's getting a lot bigger. I might make like the screen full at this moment so you guys can just see how big this guy's getting. How you doing, pup? Yeah, I'm gonna miss him a lot. That's gonna be the hardest part. Is going away on holiday and having to leave this guy behind. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. His new thing is now standing up like that and like overlooking at me, and he hits the back of the chair sometimes to get my attention. But as you can see, I've been doing a little things off camera. I've actually built this room. So if we fly up, I've done... You're right, mate. You almost fell off. I've been doing a little bit of work, just kind of like with the outside and the pipes and everything. Kind of just getting it decorated. Not 100%, but I still don't know really how I'm going to tackle the back of this. But this is like what I've been working on. I actually haven't been playing this much recently. I have been working tirelessly on some other stuff that will soon yet to be revealed. It's just, yeah... I left this running for a while so I can gather some resources and some energy in the background whilst working on other stuff. But yeah, I want to eventually move all our power up here. Maybe we can focus on doing that today, or we can focus on doing some caving, because that's another thing I want to do. I might focus a bit on moving some of this stuff today because, you know, as I said, I'm going to record for an hour. That's going to be 3 episodes worth of content, so we might as well... they're going to kind of be a bit grindy, probably, some of these episodes, but it allows us to get a few things done. But the big thing I was working on is the ore berries. I've kind of exploded with that. So in the last episode, last episode we classified as like automating the ore berries, and like we automated it, but not to its fullest extent. I'm now automating it to the next step. Obviously, further on we'll be putting into a big storage system, but at the moment, this is what I've got. So, as you can see, this is now pretty full of ore berries. Actually, completely full. So I've got the max. It's actually not the max. I kind of screwed up. I screwed up my maths somehow. I don't know how I did it. It's 11 back, but it's only 9 across because I've gone, see, 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So technically, I could do another row on each side. I don't know how I managed to do that. I thought I dug out 11 by 11, and I said it was 11 by 11, but it's not. So technically, we can actually harvest a little bit more than what we're putting in at the moment. But what we saw last episode was this, and then I had this just going into a chest, which was this was harvesting these ore berries. This gets rid of the sludge. And then it went into the chest, which we then crafted ourselves. Well, I fiddled around with these auto workbenches, and it actually works really easily. So we've just got a normal, the copper oreberry recipe here. It just takes in those copper oreberries, and it produces that ingot. Then we've just got a redstone engine that's activated by a switch, which is just unlimited power, pretty much. That activates just this wooden transport pipe, and when it crafts that, it will then move that into here. And as you can see, that is all the copper that is done off camera since I had it loaded. And then, as well as that, I mean, since I went crazy with my caving, I particularly went caving for oreberry bushes. So I've done 2 levels to this. So the first is copper, and the second being iron. So this one isn't as good because I need to fix the light levels. The light kind of affects the front ones here. Kind of like how I fixed it here, how it was made it a bit darker. But yeah, so this is the iron oreberry, and as well, it is completely full. So this one as well is making a decent amount of iron. So yeah, as you can see, you'll see it probably craft soon. It's got 7 in there. It needs 9. I kind of want to show it off making it, because it is pretty cool how it all does the automation sort of stuff. So yeah, this is kind of what I wanted to achieve in the last episode a bit, but kind of ran out of time as well. I wasn't really sure what the hell I was doing. So this kind of makes up for it by showing off at the start of this episode, just showing off the last little step. And technically, then afterwards, instead of going into a chest, we would go into a big storage system if we have like those, like the massive storage systems. Then such, I wanted to see these two get picked up and it crafted. And as you can see, I've been looking into elevator blocks. They're not expensive, actually. I thought they might have changed the recipe in this, but it's just an one ender stone and wool, which is good because this is kind of how I was thinking of accessing these, because I have I'm letting light in a lot and I don't want to let light in at all. So a good way to do it is not to pretty much use the elevator things. And the other thing I wanted to look at, I mentioned the watering can. So the watering can has this one, the reinforced watering can. So I think from when we tried it last time, we had the watering can. And it gets broken. It appears the mechanical hands are not delicate enough to use the watering can properly. So that was a problem. And that's what makes this farm very bloody slow, because as you can see, it only just harvests as it wants. What would make this quicker as well is if a lot of these, because what it does is that it literally goes over each block and one by one and going, do you have it? No, yes, no, yes, no, and moves so forward on. So and the problem is with this method is that it's sporadic. So as you can see, there's also a lot in here that don't have it. So by having those watering cans, it would actually be a hell of a lot better to have them like that. And such, this one's probably doing it quicker than the other one, actually. But yeah, it would have it better having that reinforced one. So we can actually, I thought the reinforced one was only a creative option, but it looks like it's available. It's bedrock ingot, which is quadruple compressed cobblestone, and a diamond block. So they're very very expensive, because really quadruple compressed, then it's a triple compressed, then it's a double compressed, then it's a compressed, then it's the cobblestone. So it uses a lot of cobble, which we can make. We've got the cobblestone generator, but I've turned that all into stone, so I'd have to bypass that and make it just into cobblestone, which we could do. We could do, but then you have that, and then you have a soul fragment, which I don't know really how to get this with the soul crafting. Yeah, so we'll see how we go, I guess. But yeah, maybe we'll focus a little bit, maybe not on caving, but maybe relocating some of this. The issue is power. So I don't have a lot of these cables, so I'm gonna have the solar panels probably somewhere else, but for the moment, I might just have them sitting up here, and we can bring cables around, say, in this bottom corner here, and actually it wasn't that corner, it was a different corner block that I was thinking. I actually wanted it to come down from there, but that causes the problem of there. Damn, I did not think about that when I built that roof. It causes the problem of being visible from out here, so I need to have almost every corner covered. Not a big problem, but or again, you could just have it. Yeah, because this is the outside edge, isn't it? Ah, bugger. That's annoying. So I need to probably pick a location for it to drop down, probably say like here, and then you can have the wiring go along the top and down. Oh, but I wanted the wiring hidden, so maybe I probably need to make a design area where I can hide it which will make it longer. Because originally I don't think I planned on having the solar panels up here and the grid would come somewhere else and they would link in, because pretty much we got this double layer, and the layer that gets ripped up actually is the black black layer here, this factory block. But we can work on just temporarily moving everything in place, I guess, because instead of having everything outside, I would like to have everything inside and away from the creepers, because you know how those jerks are. Let's get our good friend Mr. Wrench. I don't have much of you left. Cabling. Do we have enough? I got a few of those left. I got these leftovers. Oh, but they're not really for this chest, are they? Bugger. Is there anything else that I chucked in here? It was you. Yeah, so they can go in this chest. They can go in there. Yeah, so we can make copper cables, I guess. We got the copper cables. Copper cables. Oh wait, what's a better transport? Probably you. That does more than copper. Maybe we use the gold insulator for now. So maybe that's our way of transporting our energy between our machines instead of using the glass fiber, because the glass fiber is good, but it does use diamonds. In that, I do have the diamonds. Maybe I can't remember. What was I working to there? I can't remember. That was something else. I think I was making spares in case I lose things. Yeah, six times. And as you can see, we've got a shit ton of copper here as well. That was what we did in the last episode. So that's what the other has been harvesting off camera. So we can actually make a shit ton of copper cables now, which is great, which is what we want. I need to smelt a lot of these as well. So yeah, we're pretty sorted. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rip up a whole bunch of these. Let's just, oh wow, that wrench really does not last long, does it? Okay, let's make a new wrench. How much are you? Oh, really? You're bronze? Ugh. Do I have bronze? I don't want to make bronze now. That's just a waste of time. Please tell me I have bronze. Do we have leftover bronze? Problem, I got one ingot. Okay, we're going to have to make bronze. Alright, let's make our good friend Mr. Bronze. Okay, it's that one, which is that. I always forget how you make this. It's tin and copper, isn't it? Yeah, one tin and 3 copper gives me 4 of those. So I'm going to have to do it. Okay. So let's do that. Let's do 2 of those. Unless I sometimes have some in these, but I don't think I did. Alright, let's do that. So yeah, I think what we're going to focus on at the moment is actually just relocating. Relocating the base. So the way I'm going to do these episodes as well is I'm not going to focus on, you know, start and end. I'm just going to record for the hour and then just chop it up. So there's not going to be an intro and outro for the next 2. Or there'll be an outro for the last one, but there won't be any intros and outros until then. And as well, we've got actually a shit ton of energy now. We've got like 31 million, which is fantastic. And for a second I thought there was like armor stored in there, but that's my armor down there. That's one of those, and yeah. So yeah, so I was pretty happy with the ore berries. I think that's a really fantastic way. I think I need to really go out there and try and find tin and gold, but gold is much harder to find. Tin's quite common. I've got quite a lot of tin, and we can actually probably turn another one into the essence berries. They're a bit easier to harvest as well than the ore berries, because they're not affected by light levels. But yeah, so finding them are hard, but that'll be really good because it means that we can always get some good enchants and make sure we always have like a fortune or like a silk touch on us. Unfortunately, I lost my fortune pick. I did have it and I lost it. I don't know what happened to it. Why is that? Oh, you're not connected, are you? I disconnected you. Whoops. Okay, let's reconnect you, shall we? There we go. I don't know why I did that. Because I stole one of them for another recipe. Yeah, I really need to make more of these things. But at the moment, I guess we don't really need them too often, too much, because our power system doesn't really require too much. It's not heavy duty, at least at the moment. our system, so at least it makes it better. At least that we can use the cheaper ones until later on we will have to use the more expensive cabling like this, which does get more expensive. But again, you can, when we have a shit ton of power, we can actually craft everything from the molecular transformer, like getting iridium and diamonds and all that sort of stuff. We do have the energy, but we don't have enough, because like I think I can't remember I think it was 1 million for the scenarium that we used to get these guys. But then I think it's something like 9 million or 11 million or something to do iridium. I remember talking about it in a past episode. So it's good, but we don't have the energy. We need more solar panels, and we need heavy duty ones. So eventually we need to look at upgrading all the rest of these and getting them into advanced ones. But that requires me using that energy that we have there to get the iridium that we need. So yeah, so it's a work in progress. It's all a work in progress. And such. Wait, did I? No, I don't want to do that. No, what am I doing? What am I doing? I just realized what I was doing. Alright, there we go. That's what I want to do. And then I want to put that there. Okay, so a little bit of a step back, having to craft this, but it at least allows us to move everything in place and kind of decide where we want to have a few things. And such, I don't know where I want everything, but I think the best thing would be having those MFSUs in the corner. And then I'll need to come up with a better grid system. So pretty much, I need to rip up like all of these blocks, and then I need to somehow hide the cabling. I want to hide it, but I just don't really know how I'm going to do it all just yet. I didn't realize how many wrenches there are in this game. Flux infused battle wrench. Oh, yes, that's what we need. But yeah, so anyway, talking about holiday stuff though. Yeah, so going to Cambodia and Japan. So I thought I might as well not waffle too much on about the game, because it's kind of obvious what I'm trying to do. Might as well talk about... Did I just place that? Yes, I did. I might as well talk about some other things that I can talk about, which is, yeah, Cambodia and Japan. So it's two places me and my partner really wanted to go for a while. She was more particularly wanting to go to Japan, especially at this time of season, because it is going to be the cherry blossom season. So, yeah, never... Oh, God, that's the code for you. Pardon me. Yeah, that's one of the exciting things about it is I've never been to any one of these countries. I've been to, similar to Cambodia, is Thailand and Bali. But, should I just take... No, you know what? Let's just completely... Fire out! They use so much of that wrench! Shit! Alright, we might have to make more of this whilst we... Oh, shit. Alright. I did not really... Okay, how much extra did we have? Probably not enough. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna grab... I don't have a lot of tin, do I? But, I'm just trying to think. If I do... Let's just make a few of these. If I do 16, then you're going to need 48. So, why did I do that? So you're going to need 48. So that's going to get me quite a lot. And what I'll do is I'll put... Oh, I don't need the solar panel, because I got the MFSU there. So as long as that's there powering this, it shall be fine. So you can do the 48 that I need to do there, whilst we do the other stuff. So yeah,